There's a hole in space that has swallowed stars bigger than our entire solar system. And today, you're falling into one. Not on purpose. 1 second, you're floating in space next to your ship. The next, you're being pulled toward a point of pure darkness a few million miles away, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Let's talk about where you're headed. A black hole isn't actually a hole. It's what's left when a massive star collapses in on itself. So much matter squeezed into so little space that gravity wins. Completely. Around it is something called the event horizon. Think of it as the edge of a cliff with no bottom. Cross it, and not even light can climb back out. That's not an exaggeration. That light literally cannot escape. Which means once you're past that line, you're not coming back. Ever. Right now, you're still outside that line. You've got a little time. Not much, but a little. Here's where it gets weird. If someone were watching you fall from a safe distance, they wouldn't see you cross the event horizon at all. To them, you'd slow down, and down, and down, getting dimmer and redder until you basically freeze in place forever, like a photo stuck to the edge of the hole. But from where you're sitting, none of that happens. You cross the line in an instant. No flash, no signal, no wall. You wouldn't even feel it happen. Two people, two completely different stories. And they're both right. Now the fun part. As you keep falling, the black hole's gravity pulls harder on your feet than your head, because your feet are closer to the center. That difference stretches you out, longer and longer and thinner, until you look less like a person and more like a noodle. Scientists actually call this spaghettification. Yes, that's the real term. Somewhere, a physicist named that after lunch. And then, nobody knows, not really. All that stretched out you is heading towards something called a singularity, a point where our current laws of physics stop making sense. Infinite density, zero volume, and math that breaks down completely. Some scientists think it connects to another point in space entirely. Others think it just ends. The honest answer is we've never gotten a signal back to tell us. So that's what happens if you fall into a black hole. Frozen from the outside, stretched from the inside, and gone from everywhere the moment you cross that line. Would you still go looking for one? Let me know down below. And if you want to see what happens when the sun disappears instead, that one's coming next.